I wouldn't say I didn't not like my body, but I also missed the fitness aspect. I grew up as an athlete.
What's up, YouTube fan? Listen, today we're going to discuss if it's possible to lose weight and gain muscle at the same time. In Ash's first year of dental school, she fell off her routine and had to resort back to body recomposition to really help get those results in the gym. So let's get straight into it. Have you ever had a guy come to you and say, hey, I like you more thicker or I like you more slimmer?
I've always been thick, so I don't know. Just kidding.
So a lot of people are confused about body recomposition. What is body recomp?
So body recomp essentially is where you take your maintenance or your daily maintenance of calories and you want to drop that to below 10 and 15% below that maintenance. And that basically allows that your body to still build muscle while also burning fat at the same time.
When you take your calories 10 to 15% below your maintenance, that's going to be your calorie deficit. Let's say, for example, your maintenance is 2,500, then that means your calorie deficit will be anywhere from 2,300 to 2,200. If what I'm saying is confusing to you guys, if you don't know the breakdown of your macronutrients, which is your protein, your fats, and your carbs, I'm gonna put a link in the description below where you can input your height, your weight, how many days a week you're working out, and it's gonna provide you with a macronutrient breakdown so you know exactly what you need to consume a day. And also, you'll notice that with body recomp, it's a little bit lower on the carbs and the fats, but it's really high in protein. And you can use that to your advantage because when you're high in protein, that allows you to feel really full and satiated so you're not starving throughout the day. What experience did you have with body recomposition?
My first year of dental school, first year, as anyone who's been through it will know that it's the roughest. You literally have only time to eat, sleep, breathe dental school. So my fitness did have to take a little backseat burner because, you know, we got standards for ourselves academically and your girl wanted to do really well, and I did.
Okay, I got this comb on this Bugatti. I'm strong.
I wouldn't say I didn't not like my body, but I also missed the fitness aspect. I grew up as an athlete. I've always been doing fitness, doing weights outside of my sports as well. And I just wanted to get back into it. And then I stumbled across body recomp and I started doing that, taking it a little bit more seriously towards the end of or beginning of November. And I started seeing results even by the end of December, which is crazy. So I stuck to it, as everyone should be. Consistency is key. Don't let anything, even if you don't start seeing results in the first month, you have to keep doing it. Sometimes it takes your body time to get acclimated to certain aspects, whether that's the increasing your intensity in your exercise or especially the diet part. And a lot of people, they get triggered by the diet word. But really, when you think of a real diet, you just want to make sure it's more so a healthy lifestyle where I upped my protein. And honestly, that's the biggest thing, was upping my protein. Because my anemic girls will know, I wasn't eating a lot of protein growing up.
A lot of women are afraid to go on a diet and do a calorie deficit because they're afraid to lose what their mama gave them, which is their butt.
Shake yourself, watch your ass. Shake yourself, tell me what you're working with. Shake yourself, watch your ass. Shake yourself, tell me what you're working with.
Were you afraid to lose your butt when you went on a calorie deficit?
No, not really, because honestly, within that first year of dental school too, starting out, I was only maybe eating once or twice a day. When I get stressed, I don't eat, and that's something that I have to work through mentally too. But once I actually saw what my maintenance was, I was like, God damn, like 2,700, and I definitely wasn't eating anywhere close to that. So a lot of times we aren't even eating the calories that we actually need to maintain our body on a day-to-day basis anyways. So when you look at your calorie maintenance, you're probably going to be like, dang, I'm definitely already not eating enough. So honestly, you're not going to be doing that much of a deficit compared to what you were doing to begin with, if that makes sense.
And like I know Ash mentioned about dieting. Listen, dieting, I don't want you guys to think about dieting. It's eating healthy, guys. Like a lot of us, we've developed bad habits and we don't track our food, and we just allow ourselves to give ourselves the pass to consume and eat whatever we want to eat. But the reality is, a lot of these things, 2,500 calories, that's a lot of calories. That's a good amount. If you're consuming 4,000, 3,500 calories, that's a lot of calories. You're overeating.
I'm trying to unbeat my back today. Let's go. Word, let's ride.
And if you notice, a lot of the portion sizes, especially for my people that are watching this in America, the portion sizes are a lot bigger. Now, if you're in London, yes, I see you guys, the portions are a lot smaller. So it's important to be mindful that when you hear the word dieting, I don't want you to be intimidating. We've developed bad habits of overeating, so we just have to be more mindful. It's about being mindful, and you'll feel more recharged. I've noticed that when I've cut down a lot of my calories, I have more energy throughout the day, and I just feel a lot more healthier.
But with that being said, even though my maintenance at that time was
All right, y'all, listen, as you can tell, it's raining so hard in Arlington, Virginia, so we're going to transition. Stay tuned. All right, guys, listen, so it was raining outside, so we had to move it indoor. It was a struggle, but we found a nice little Hyatt Regency. We had a great friend to help us out. We got to bring her on one day. So moving forward, let's keep this body recomposition moving. When you start to make progress in the gym and you start to lose weight, how did that make you feel? Did that make you feel confident in yourself? Did that make you feel even more confident? Or like, how did that make you feel?
So I'm gonna be honest, I actually didn't lose weight in the gym. I actually gained weight. And I feel like us as women, we have like a fear of gaining weight and we see it as a negative. But I literally went from 170 to 180 in I think in the span of like 2 to 3 months, but I was getting compliments of like, dang girl, like you slimmed down, like you look like you lost weight, when I had gained muscle but lost body fat. Yeah, muscle just weighs more than fat, so.
Have you ever had a guy come to you and say, hey, I like you more thicker or I like you more slimmer?
I've always been thick, so I don't know. Just kidding.
So give the secrets. How did you make improvements on your physique? And do you feel like people notice that? Do you feel like men notice that?
I mean, men gonna notice whatever they notice, but for my girlies, I really appreciate when they come up to me and they compliment me. But I will say what helped me the most is my nutrition, because I've always been into fitness. I grew up as an athlete. Like I did college volleyball the first 2 years, but it wasn't until like I really went in and tracked my food and my nutrients where I saw the difference with body recomposition.
So do you feel like body recomposition was a game changer?
Oh, for sure.
In what ways? Like, I know for me, body recomposition was helpful because I make a lot of fitness content. I'm always being recorded, so I always want to be on top of my game. I always want to stay lean. So during a traditional bulking period, I feel like I put on a lot of fat. So being able to do a body recomposition, I'm keeping my calorie deficit 200, 300 below my maintenance, and staying lean and just slowly putting on muscle. That's worked for me. So like, what game changing effect have you noticed when you've done body recomp?
Well, I feel too like when people do a bulk, they do it in a not healthy manner, and I feel like my body recomp kind of acted as a bulk because, as I said before, like I wasn't eating as much as I really should have to begin with. So increasing my calories, even having technically a deficit for what my maintenance would be, I still gained 10 pounds. But I was also, body recomp kind of forces you to have a healthier lifestyle as well, where you're making sure you have your nutrient dense things that are gonna have more of a thermogenic effect on your body. I feel like for me, body recomp, it forces you to have a healthier lifestyle in that aspect and make sure you're actually filling your body with intent.
Listen, guys, it's summertime. So with the summertime, we always want to stay lean. We always want to stay fit. So body recomp is a great tool to help you stay lean and put muscle on at the same time. All right, guys, listen, thanks, Ash, for coming out.
Of course.
Listen, we're going to stay locked in. We're going to stay on our goals. Listen, stay committed, man. And all it is staying committed to your nutrition and really dialing in on your diet. Even when you do go out and you are at a restaurant or you are at the club, just being mindful. There are times, like I know when I'm getting ready to go out and I might indulge in some Popeyes or I might indulge in some burgers at Shake Shack, whatever the case may be. It's about counting those calories. And what I like to cut my carbs out in the morning time. So then that way, because I know later on I'm probably going to consume like a lot of carbs, a lot of fats. So in the morning time, I have my protein and my veggies, and then I'll save the rest of my calories for when I go out at night. So man, stay tuned, stay locked in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button. Content Performance, we out.